I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So I'm gonna get into some videos, some articles later, but first I'm gonna just speak on the whole Trump assassination attempt. Hey man, check the track record, check the resume. You hear me? You go back a week, 2 weeks ago, I said they could potentially try to kill Trump. You hear me? They've been trying to get him up out of there, huh? Oh yeah, they've been trying to get him up out of there, hit him with charges, et cetera, some Trump charges. But at the end of the day, man, you know this was potentially coming, dog. This tells you right here. You know what I'm saying? Trump knows some things. Trump knows something, and he really about to shake it up, dog. You hear me? What other reason would they try to take his life? And with so many stories and sides to this story, like I say, I'm gonna get to it in a minute. Really break some videos down, etc. But this is nothing new, dog. This is not a shocker, at least not to me. They even said it in The Simpsons. they would try to assassinate Trump, dog. You hear me? And this is only the first one. This is just the first one, dog. If he becomes president, think how many more will be, huh? They tried to JFK in broad day. They tried to do in broad day, dog. Huh? We talk about breaches in security, unprofessional security. The CIA supposed to be the top security, top ranking security in the land. They almost let him get hit. Rumors are allegedly they saw the sniper on the roof. They let the man shoot before they shot. I repeat, they let that man shoot before they sent fire back. Erroneous mistakes by the CIA security, so-called whatever. And some saying this was a setup on Trump's life. No shit, Sherlock. Duh. What else would it be? What else would you call it, huh? Yeah. News story out there saying a sniper sat on a roof for hours, dog. Say people seen him before. You know, you got people, bystanders saying security was low, security was weak, something looked off, something looked suspicious, huh? Even the way the Trump security was moving, they was moving slow, dog. So what's really going on, dog? Period. But you go against the system like Trump will do and like he will continue to do. You know, it is what it is, dog. They will handle him accordingly. They will handle him accordingly, dog. Period, dog. Now, does this mean Trump, you know, isn't evil as well, doesn't play his part? He's still taking that chair. No cap. But it seems like I said in previous videos, Trump is like shape shifting on him, changing it. He's going in attack mode. He's exposing everything, dog. That's what they don't like. Oh, yeah, that's what they don't like, man. Now, am I saying, oh, I'm going to just go out here and vote this and that because they tried to kill Trump? Nah, man. I still don't believe in no president, homie. Period, dog. Politics, president, nothing, dog. I feel like they all puppets. Dog. But Trump, he knows something. He's a threat to the system, the government, etc. So they're trying to get him up out of there, dog. And they say a few more inches, he would have lost his life. A few more inches, he would have lost his life, huh? What's shocking, appalling to me is people treating, but I get it. This is the social media era, phone era, right? Everybody's in their phone recording, but people acting like this is just a regular day. They acting like Trump's life wasn't seriously attempted to be taken, huh? They acting like his life wasn't at risk, like he didn't get grazed by the bullet. You hear me? Like if he didn't move an inch, he would have been dead right now, dog. They acting like this is a game, a gimmick. You hear me? A game, a gimmick. But I get it. Everybody's so caught up into their phone. This is the social media area. Everybody's about a clout and view. People record instead of help. Right? Huh? Heavy, wicked, dog, wicked. Babylon, stay aware. You hear? Hands down, man down, dog. Yeah. I'm not shocked at all, though, man. If you go against the system, no matter what you are, no matter what you do, president, celebrity, person with a name, shit. Even sometimes a person with no name, dog. Heavy. But it seems like Trump did something to piss somebody off. And now the CIA, whoever, tried to take him out, allegedly, dog. And they got a suspect. They identified a suspect. But like we see, seen in numerous assassinations, Man, the suspect could just be the scapegoat, huh? The fall guy, huh? Seen it with JFK, seen it with Martin Luther, huh? Malcolm X, right? Seen it numerous times, man. That's how it goes. You know, they they pick an individual to, put blame on. Heavy, dog. Put blame on them heavy. You hear me? And that's how it goes. They take the fall. Is this the case? I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna get into it later. I'm gonna get into it in a minute. Get into the videos and the articles in a minute. But Trump better stay aware. Definitely, Trump better stay aware. Now, how will he move? What will he learn? What will he think after this? Will he be the same after this, dog? But he got up. He got up after an attempt, pumping his fists, saying, "Come on, bring it on." Got to respect Trump from that. Obviously, he know what he getting into, right? Heavy, man. Wicked game, wicked realm. Same realm, different levels. Same realm, different levels, huh? Heavy, dog. Dude, try to pop Trump, though. Try to pop him, dog. And you got some who would have been happy, some who would have been sad, Wicked game, man. Wicked realm. That's how it is, man. Give me a second. Hold on. 1 minute. Hold on now. Plugged in heavy, huh? Yeah, man. Wicked game, wicked realm, though. That's how it goes. My thing is, what does Trump really know? How much does he really know, dog? You know what I'm saying? What will he really expose, right? Wicked. Now let's get into some of these articles, man. First up, give me 1 second, man. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna read this article first, man. Trump news. Let's go to this one, man. See what's up. I'm gonna get into this article real quick, man. Here, real trippy here. Let's get to it, man. Trump, sir. Just all this, man. Come on, what the hell out of my face, bro? Out of here, huh? You kidding me, dog? Out of here, bro. Trump survives assassination attempt after major security lapse. That right there, major security lapse, dog. What was security doing? You hear me? You got a course in security, man. Security lapse for what? How is this the highest level of security? You have security lapse. That tells you something right there was not right. Something fishy, dog. Check this video out. You're
Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. The Donald Gunfire erupted at a Donald Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania on Saturday, sparking panic in the crowd as Secret Service agents rushed in to swarm around the Republican presidential candidate. Trump emerged with blood on his right cheek and ear, and he defiantly pumped it.
And everybody talking about, oh, it's fake, this and that. He didn't really get hit. I mean, you see blood on a man's ear. When you see blood on a man's ear, blood on his face. Now, should you question everything in the room? No doubt, no cap, man. You know, could it all be a plot ploy? But I think this thing right here is probably real. Huh? This right here is probably real, dog.
His fist in the air before being ushered to a waiting car.
Trump say about it, huh? Trump say fight. Trump say fight, dog. Here.
Shooter was dead, and the Secret Service was investigating the shooting as an assassination attempt, a source told Reuters.
No.
The Secret Service and the former president's campaign said Trump was safe following the shooting.
Okay, safe for how long? Safe for how long? How many months? How many years, huh? What if he gets elected as president, dog? Know what I'm saying? Here.
The person was in critical condition, said a Washington Post reporter on social media, citing the Butler County District Attorney. The shooter's identity and motives were not immediately clear. The shooting occurred less than 4 months before the November 5th election, when Trump faces Democratic President Joe Biden.
Wicked, dog. Let's see, man. Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, July 14th. Donald Trump survived a weekend assassination attempt days before he is due to accept the former Republican presidential nomination, in an attack that will further inflame the U.S. political divide and has raised questions about the security lapses. On Saturday, Trump, 78, had just begun a campaign speech in Butler, Pennsylvania, about 30 miles, 50 kilometers north of Pittsburgh, when shots rang out, hitting the former president's right ear and streaking his face with blood. Fight, 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 Trump mouthed to supporters, pumping his fist. The Secret Service agents rushed him away. His campaign said he was doing well and appeared to have suffered no major injury besides a wound on his upper right ear. Yeah, that was definitely a blessing there, right? He got lucky there, right? Obviously, it was a real raw attempt on his life, dog. Heavy, no cap. Period, dog. Inches away from taking his life, dog. Yeah. They tried to JFK him broad day. Man. The FBI identified 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks. We're going to get into him in a minute, of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, as the suspect in what it called an attempted assassination. What is called an attempted assassination. Come on, bro. It's the realm we in. He was a registered Republican. Hold up, a registered Republican. So was this an inside job, an inside scoop? A registered Republican, you think he would be going for Trump, rooting for Trump, right? Wanting Trump to win. You gotta ask yourself, why would a registered Republican try to take Trump's life, dog? You know what I'm saying? Now, if he was a Democrat, you could understand it. Different beliefs. He rocking with Joe Biden. But a registered Republican, he should be on Trump's side, right? He should be on Trump's side, yeah. So what it's really about, huh? It's looking like a straight up CIA lapse, sloppy job, unorganized job. They probably thought it would be easy, but an unorganized job. You hear me? Dude messed up. Dude missed the target. Now, if he started talking, the guy's dead. So it lets you know right there, the guy's dead. Allegedly, the alleged shooter is dead. So what can he say, huh? We've seen this before. So-called murderers, assassinators get taken out before trial. High-profile trials. The so-called shooter gets taken out. No statement, etc. Dog. Come on, man. Wake up, smell the coffee, dog. According to state voter records, he had made a $15 donation to a Democratic Political Action Committee at the age of 17. So how long has he been plotting this? How long had this been going on? He was 17, 3 years ago? So was he putting on a disguise? Was he playing a game? Was he playing the part? Was he sent? Yeah. Law enforcement officials told reporters they had not yet identified a motive for the attack. Both Republicans and Democrats will be looking for evidence of Crook's political affiliation as they seek to cast the rival party as a representing extremism. You see the separation? Everything called separation, division in America. Religion, political beliefs, you know what I'm saying? Democrat, Republican. He could have just wanted to take Trump out just cause, dog. It could be no foul play. He could have just been one of them dudes mentally unstable, first off. He wanted to make a statement, do it for some clout and views, period. But he's gone. He's dead. Why is he gone? Will we ever know that? Will we ever know the true story here? The shooting occurred less than 4 months before the November 5th election, when Trump faces an election rematch with Democratic President Joe Biden. Most opinion polls, including those by Reuters, opposites show the two locked in a close contest. I bet it is. The shooting whipsaw the discussion around the presidential campaign, which had recently focused on whether Biden, 81, should drop out following a disastrous June debate performance. Yeah, he should drop out, huh? I didn't even watch the whole debate, but his performance was atrocious, dog. He could barely form a sentence. He could barely speak, huh? Yeah, he should drop out, dog. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? The Biden campaign had been seeking to reset its message, depicting Trump as a danger to democracy for his continued false claims about election fraud, but said on Saturday it was suspending its political advertising for now. Secret Service agents fatally shot the suspect, the agency said, after he opened fire from the roof of a building about 150 yards from the stage where Trump was speaking. So they saw him, let him open fire first, then retaliated. Make it make sense. But that's what some of the news has said. They saw him, let him shoot, let him get his shots off, then retaliated, dog. Come on, bro. An AR-15 style semi-automatic rifle used in the shooting was recovered near his body, according to sources. The firearm was legally purchased by the suspect's father, ABC and the Wall Street Journal reported, citing sources. Bomb-making materials were found in the suspect's car, the Associated Press reported, citing sources. So this dude was ready to go on the tear, huh? Of course, the father bought it, so he probably got the gun from the father. My thing is, he's 150 yards away and you don't see him. They had to see him, dog. This is top security, CIA, best in the world. Somebody 150 yards away on the roof. And then he let shots off first, dog. Yeah, man. Definitely could be some foul, dog. A lot of questioning this, man. The firearm was legally purchased. Read that one person who attended the rally was killed and 2 other spectators were critically wounded, the Secret Service said. In this moment, it is more important than ever that we stand united and show our true character as Americans, remaining strong and determined and not allowing evil to win, Trump said on his Truth Social service on Sunday. Well, I'm sure Trump knows that America is divided. No one is really standing together besides those who do. So Trump knows what's up now. You know what I'm saying? When has America ever stood up? The American government don't even stand up for its people, dog. You feel me, Trump? You get my drift? You dig me? You get my drift, Trump? The American government don't even stand up for its people, dog. So what is Trump really saying? The Secret Service, in a statement, denied accusations by some Trump reporters that it had rejected campaign requests for additional security. The assertion that a member of the former president's security team requested additional security resources that the U.S. Secret Service or the Department of Homeland Security rebuffed is absolutely false, said Secret Service spokesperson Anthony Guglielmi in a statement. In fact, recently the U.S. Secret Service added protective resources and capabilities to the former president's security detail. But us up in the air, that's for debate. That's he say, she say, dog. He say, she say. You hear me? Period, dog. Heavy. Stein. Residents of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, where the alleged shooter lived, expressed shock at the news on Sunday. It's a little crazy to think that somebody that did an assassination attempt is that close, but it just kind of shows the political dynamic that we're in right now with the craziness on each side, said Wes Morgan, 42, who added that he fights with his children on the street where the alleged shooter lived. Bethel Park is a pretty blue-collar type of area, and to think that somebody was that close is a little insane. Never know who your neighbor is, never know who's staying by you, standing beside you, right? Never know until you know, until it happens. Babylon, stay around. Period, point blank, period. Heavy. This dude could have been mentally off, mentally unstable. He could have been brainwashed, or he could have just really disliked Trump, disliked Republicans. You hear me? He could have been sent. There's so many different sides to this story that could have potentially happened. You got to question everything in that realm, especially at that level. Period. Question everything at that realm, at that level. Hands down, man down. Let's see the House to probe security failure. The shots appeared to come from outside the area secured by the Secret Service, the agency said. Hours after an attack, the Oversight Committee in the Republican-led U.S. House of Representatives summoned Secret Service Director Kimberly Chettle to testify at a hearing scheduled for July 22nd. There's going to be a lot of security questions, dog. How did he get the shots? How did he get shots off? How was he not seen? Where were the drones at? You telling me a former president speaking, there's no drones, there's no extra security flying around? 150 yards away. And did they see him or not see him? Did they let him get off shots first or not? That's the big question. Those are the speculated rumors. So a lot of questions to be answered, huh? But you know, it's crazy how light people are taking this. Like they didn't just try to take Trump's life, homie. Period. Wicked, homie, real wicked. You hear me? But yeah, man, it's just funny, man. But this definitely could be real deal attempt on Trump's life, dog. Some people taking it lightly don't believe it. Some things definitely don't add up, man. A lot of questions, a lot more questions to be answered, period. My main thing is, how was the shooter not seen? How was he spotted? And if he is spotted, it's a whole different dynamic. That's a clear setup right there. Allowed to shoot before retaliation. Security, CIA, top in the world. They're supposed to attack first. It's supposed to be on lockdown. Period. Period, dog. Period, man. Let's get to some videos right quick, though, man. Give me 1 second, man. Get to this fan talking about lack of security. Let's check this out, man.
Right now, we're joined by another guest. His name is Robert Philpott. He's from this community, from Butler. Robert, come here and talk to us, if you will. You can come a little closer.
Sure.
You stopped us here. We're here doing our show, and you stopped us. And you wanted to talk to me, and you wanted to tell me something. We just heard the mayor there of Slippery Rock talk about the other Butler rally that he had been to. You were talking to me about that rally as well. Tell me the message you wanted me to understand, because there was something different about that rally versus this rally that you noticed.
Yeah, my daughter and I went, I guess it was 4 years ago, at the Butler Airport, not even 5 miles from here. It was an awe-inspiring event. We were just like, wow. But the one thing we noticed, we walked in there, and her and I, you know, we're close. And the one thing we noticed, that the airport has a lot of hangars, buildings kind of like this, but they hold planes. Every rooftop of every hangar had 3, 4, 5 guys on top of it.
So he noticed more security. Security was everywhere, dog. Security was on point. Heavy security was on point, like security should be on point. You hear me? Especially when it's involving a president, a political speech. We know what it is. High-profile situations, they're on point. They're locked in. Unless it's foul play. Unless I repeat, it's foul play, huh? You hear me? So he's breaking it down. This is not shocking, dog.
When you say guy,
what happens when you see assassination attempts or successful assassinations? It's always a security breach somewhere. Lack of security. Questions about the security. Where was the security at? Where was they not at? Why wasn't they there? Why didn't they react fast? Do you hear me? Come on, bro. Stop the cap.
Snipers, law enforcement with long guns on top.
Long guns,
okay.
Yes, and even some of them in the sniper position, just scanning.
Sniper position, scanning ready. That's how it's supposed to be. So if security was on point, they would have scanned and seen the field and seen that dude. Some say they did see that dude. That's the big question. But say they didn't, they would have been on point. If they're on point, they're scanning the field, scanning the area for anything that looks off, suspicious, etc.
Everywhere. And my daughter turned to me.
To the point where you got there, you noticed them right away.
Immediately. It was the first thing she said to me. She goes, "Oh my gosh, Dad, look at this." She goes, "I never felt so safe in my life." Those were her exact words.
This is 4 years ago in the rally by the airport.
Correct.
The other airport.
Right.
Okay.
So she didn't come with me this time because she's eight months pregnant, and the heat and everything else. But she really wanted to. So that was so much on our minds there that we talked about it for, I don't know, we just talked about it. We were like so awe-inspired by that. Wow. First thing I did when I got here yesterday was I did a complete look around at every rooftop. And I said to myself, that's strange. I don't see one cop. It's like,
tell you right there, very strange, dog. Could it be a setup? Red flags right there, homie. Red flags right there. I've been saying they're going to try to get Trump out of there. They want him out of there. They just messed up this time. Dude was sloppy. Shooter was sloppy. Huh? You hear me? Now he's dead, so he can't speak. Even if he wanted to come out and speak and tell the truth, they always take the shooter out. You hear me? Come on, man. It's a game. It's a plan. It's a game. It's a plan, huh? Trump was supposed to be gone right now. You hear me? And this is the social media area. The social media era, everybody's making a game, a gimmick out of it, memes, etc. We're talking about a real deal assassination on Trump's life. Yeah, they tried to JFK in broad day.
Nothing. I don't see anything. And I just thought that was kind of weird.
And at what time is this when you're sort of looking around trying to see what you saw 4 years ago?
It's probably about 4 years ago. We noticed
today. I mean, or yesterday. What time was that when you started looking?
Probably about 2 hours before he came on stage.
Okay.
But I didn't stop looking because it's something that was in my mind because of it was so noticeable.
Felt weird. He could tell something was off, you know, comparing both scenarios. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Back then. But it was also just as noticeable not being that way.
And then did you notice, because on that barn right there, that's where the law enforcement snipers were that engaged with the alleged assassin. Did you notice them?
I did not. I noticed nobody because I scanned every roof. And I just thought it was
so where they come from? Was the dude they say the shooter, or was the CIA trying to take him out? One of them messed up and missed the kill. You hear me? Because alleged his story is he didn't see nobody up there. And all of a sudden, some shootings happen. You got a dead body. You got CIA running around to Trump on the roof. Sketchy business, man. Where they come from if they weren't there first, like he's saying. Now he could have missed them or just not seen them. But what the problem is, though, it's really going down.
Strange because when they show the Google Maps looking down, it really doesn't give the entire picture of the area because right beyond that, there's all kinds of buildings. And that's why I looked around because
you're saying there's a lot of high points. If somebody was on another roof and wanted to fire towards the
right
president.
Across 68 right here,
yeah,
there's a big sports complex that has a high roof. I knew the AGR building because I know of it.
That's where the assassin was planted on top.
Correct. I was going to park there because I know a lot of people coming from it. They don't know the.
And where's the people at the other stores? You know, the cameras from the other stores or the roof he was on. Was nobody in the buildings? He just walked in there with a pistol, with a sniper, set up shop. What's up?
The area, and I'm thinking that would be a great place to park. It's close. It's real close. If I could park right there, I'd be out quick because it's right off the main road.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So
we're gonna park there, and then you decided not.
Yeah, but I decided not to because there was so much traffic on this main road that I couldn't get to it. So I
couldn't get to it. Did you even drive by? Did you see it?
I drive by it every day.
It's easy because I drove by it as well. It's easy to walk into, essentially. Like if you were to drive over there, you could walk right into it.
Well, that's why I was going to park there because I knew that. But I decided not to, only because the traffic was so bad that it would have taken me an hour to get to it. Yeah. So I just parked further down and walked in. But it was I still can't process it. I think that's why I came back here today because I wanted to look at the.
Yeah, that's the main thing, you know. Where's the security? Stuff not adding up, dog. He's saying they were there or they weren't there. Then after the shooting, you see, excuse me, after the shooting, you see people on the roof. Like they've been there the whole time. You hear me? You got a allegedly so-called dead shooter, dog, out of nowhere, huh? His thing is security wasn't there. He scanned the area. He didn't see nobody there. Security was lacking. So that's the main thing, man. 150 yards away, y'all don't see him. You let him shoot before they retaliate. Come on, dog.
Where I was at and say, how lucky are, I mean, somebody died. That's a shame, but
yeah, rest in peace to them, man. Condolences to the family, man.
I still can't. I mean, last night I was up all night. I don't even think I slept well, thinking I just can't believe it. I'm just
you
still
couldn't believe
shocked.
what you saw.
I can't believe why. I mean, I think the big thing is the why. What I mean, have we really come to that point? I mean, I do remember when Reagan was shot. That was that was different, but that was basically the last time. And I'm still, like, I called my daughter, I called my girlfriend, and we were in tears.
Yeah, we came to that. What do you mean how we came to that? America has been there. What do you mean, bro? America has been there. What do you mean? It's been a separation. It's been hatred. What are you talking about? It's been wicked souls out there. Yes, we've come to that. We've been to that. America has been to that level. Yeah. What do you mean, bro? Are you shocked, dog? You're capping. At your age too, you're capping, bro. You know what America is. Come on, bro. Stop the cap, homie.
We were in tears.
You know the division going on in this world, homie. Come on, bro. You know, there's people out there who hate Trump. Own government hate Trump. Yeah, bro.
Because as I'm walking away, I walked away from the gunshots. I mean, that's the first thing I did was walk away. And there were vendors with Trump supplies, probably as long as this row here. And this one guy's on the phone and he screams, "They just shot Trump. He's down." So I immediately got on my phone and called somebody. And I called my girlfriend. She's in tears going, "Trump is shot. Trump is down. Trump is." And then I froze. I didn't know whether to go out, whether to go in. I just stayed there. And I'm like,
I think a lot of rally goers were probably just like you, Robert. They didn't know what to do, and they were in shock, and they're still in shock.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated.
Come on, man. So many questions, bro. Like, this ain't even, like, first of all, whoever did the job or was supposed to get the job done, they're in trouble. We don't even know if the guy they say was the shooter is the shooter, dog. You hear me, dog? You hear me? How do we know that's the real shooter? Point blank, period, dog. It could have been somebody else, somebody totally different. Like the man said, he didn't see no security on a roof. And after the shots are fired, after the smoke is cleared, all of a sudden here come some CIA officers or security on the roof, allegedly, dog. And the alleged killer that they say, you hear me? Come on, man. I ain't buying none of it. I question everything. Questioning everything in the realm, dog. Period. Bottom line. You hear me? It's just what it is. Let's go to one more video. I'm trying to find a dude with Trump's killer. You hear me? What he talking about?
Secret Service. So, like you guys said, this could help Trump win in a landslide. But at the same time, I think this opens the door to another attack. And I hope that doesn't happen. But I'm just saying there's going to be copycat.
Another attack. Facts. Now he just said it over to another attack, and that's true. Especially if security is that weak. What's really going on, man? What's really going on, huh? Security is that weak, you hear me? They react that slowly, huh? Could definitely happen again, a repeat attack, dog. Come on, bro.
Type people, they're going to see the type of momentum or the attention that this shooter's getting, and I don't even want to say his name. But I wouldn't be surprised if something doesn't happen at the RNC this week or something doesn't happen on the campaign trail, because they've already tried to throw him in jail. They tried to discredit him every way possible. And the only true way to stop Donald Trump from becoming president of the United States is for somebody to kill him.
Facts, man. That's what I've been saying all along. This dude knows. Obviously, he ain't scared to speak up, but yeah, they're trying to get Trump out of there for some reason. Keep him quiet, shut him up. They don't want him in that chair. They do not want him in that chair, dog. They fear what Trump is going to say. They fear what Trump is going to do. You hear me? This is evident. He just said it clearly, and he's in the mix. He's deep in the mix. They fear what's going to come out of Trump's mouth, dog. There's something about Trump they fear. They got to get him out of there. So, yeah, don't be shocked if this happens multiple times again, dog. Trump better stay aware. You hear me? Trump better stay aware. You know? He better question everybody around him, his CIA, the security, so-called security. Yeah, dog.
And this is the next thing, right? I mean, we haven't had an assassination attempt on a US president, former or otherwise, since 1981. Of course, that was Ronald Reagan. So we've had a long period of time where we've felt that things are reasonably safe. Suddenly,
we're gonna really talk about Ronald Reagan. When he got shot, what? Talk about Ronald Reagan. We know who Ronald Reagan was as a president. He destroyed a whole community. You hear me? He brought the drugs in the Reagan era. The Reagan era. You hear me? Huh? He was a foul play type cat. He was a foul play type dude. Huh? See what they did to the so-called ghettos in America, the black communities. That was Reagan work, homie. You hear me? Period, dog. Who feeling bad about him getting shot, huh? You hear me, huh? Wicked dude, dog. Heavy.
Suddenly, very quickly, that has changed. What does that do for American politics more broadly?
Why they even saying Reagan, huh? We know what the Reagan era did. Huh? What kind of disaster the Reagan era caused in the communities, dog? Tore families up, tore generations up, killed generations, homie, you hear? Reagan era, dog, drug era, huh? We know what's up, dog.
Broadly.
Well, let me tell you what's going to happen. If that bullet would have been 2 centimeters to the left or just in any other direction and would have gone through his skull, the deep state or the quote unquote people that want to make us mad and fight with each other would have gotten what they would have wanted, because there would have been some sort of civil war. If Donald Trump gets assassinated, people are going to go to the
Yes, dog. You know, this dude's right on the money, man. This dude right here, right on the money. You hear me? Point blank, period, dog. It's all a ploy. It's all a plot, dog. They want chaos. They want more separation. Trump getting killed plays right into their hands, whoever they is. And we know what's up. But they want separation. They want it to be chaos, man. And yes, like you said, it would have been a civil war. It would have been a civil war, dog. People will go crazy in the streets. People will flee to the streets and let their anger out. We will see real deal purges, dog. Part of the plan, part of the program, man. Like you said, a couple inches, Trump head would have been off. A couple more inches, Trump's head would have been off, dog. You hear me? Don't fake the funk. We know what's up. I'm glad he's speaking up. I'm glad he's speaking up. You hear?
streets, and they're going to cause a lot of damage because they are very frustrated. Donald Trump stands up for, populism. He stands up for the middle class. And this is what they want. They want to take him out so that the people here in America will be fighting with each other instead of actually going to the politicians and trying to fix the problems that we're having. And sadly, we were about 1 centimeter away from literally having a civil war here in America.
That's trippy, man. That's trippy, dog. Think about it. Man. That's trippy as hell, man. 1 centimeter away from Civil War. They made a movie, Civil War. Huh?
I said to someone today, I feel like it wasn't just Donald Trump who dodged a bullet at that rally. It was the entirety of the US, because if that bullet, as you say, had gone through his head and he had been killed, we wouldn't be sitting here talking tonight or this morning, your time, about what this all means for America. We'd be talking about buildings being burnt to the ground.
Heavy.
You're exactly right. I mean, buildings burned to the ground, people would not stop. It would be a terrible tragedy. I mean, I was not alive when JFK was assassinated, but my dad talks about it. This event that just happened felt a lot like 9/11 that we avoided. This is like a 9/11 that we avoided, but I had that same sense of.
Well, 9/11, so you kind of throw it off there. 9/11, like, don't we all know about 9/11 being an inside job? So let's not cap, dog. I'm saying allegedly. But 9/11 was allegedly an inside job. They have to paint the picture, Saddam, Bin Laden, etc., to go to war, to start a war. They needed a scapegoat. They needed a face for the Americans to hate. You hear me? Period, dog. So let's not put 9/11 into this situation, homie. You hear me? Whatever your name is. You get my drift? Let's not do that, dog. Let's say it for what it is. Assassination on Trump's life. We know why they're trying to get him up out of there. They've been trying to get him gone, lock him up, whatever. Period.
Vulnerability, same sense of sadness, just seeing him bleeding from his ear. But if he would have been dead, America as it looks today would have been a totally different country. And now, of course, it changes a little bit with this, but I think Donald Trump's going to rebound and come out stronger than ever. And I do think he's going to win the 2024 election, but we are literally an inch away from changing the entire course of history. It's really,
and if he wins the election, they're going to come after him more and more unless he changes his tune. So they don't even want to get him in the building. They don't want him to get in that chair. They already know what it's going to be.
Really mind-blowing when you actually just look at it and start paying attention. Because asking some people after it happened, I went out here and I'm in Tampa and I'm here on vacation, and I went and I talked to some people. Some people didn't even know it happened. Some people were flippant, like, oh, well, I wish he got shot. So
yeah, I didn't know it happened until late last night. Somebody told me about it. You hear me? Not all up in the TV and social media like that, dog. You hear me? That's not how I get out. I could care less about social media as far as watching everything on there. I'm like, nah, no way, dog. Can I see it? Whew. Actually grazed him too, the way it went down. Wicked, man. Is he perfect? Is he the savior for everybody? I don't think so. But man, you talk about the two lesser evils. You talk about somebody changing his tune, shape shifting, going against the government, the shadow government, whatever you want to call it, secret society like JFK did. I respect it, huh?
It's a very divided country that we have right now. People are struggling, and people do look at Trump as a villain. Some people look at him as a hero. So shooting him would have only divided this nation much further.
Yeah, most definitely. And this sentiment that a lot of people, I'm sure, do have, that they wish he had been shot and killed.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people want him dead. A lot of people want him killed. People would have been happy celebrating all over the world. That's the division in the world. That's the separation in the world, dog. That's the picture they have painted or tried to paint about Trump, dog. No matter if it's all lies or what, dog. Let's see what's up.
This event will do nothing to allay that or change that. But the question now is, given how high the temperature is there any way to turn it down?
No.
No, there's no way to turn it down
Because
because
of what?
listen, when you saw CNN report on this, they reported on it as Trump falling down after hearing loud noises. The media here,
no fall down, got hit. You hear me? Hit in the air. Try to take him out. Talking about fall down. Wasn't no fall down. He fell down after he got grazed, huh?
America is the biggest fraud of any corporation, of anybody that exists, because they will literally look at us in the face and lie and try to misconstrue what actually happened. So until the American media actually reports
media is the devil. Media is the devil, right?
Stuff truthfully, we're just going to be in a constant state of confusion. So it's very sad. I just can't believe the media would even say that Trump fell down. And even Joe Biden, it took him hours and hours and hours for him to admit that this was even an assassination attempt. So imagine living in a country where we have no transparency. And that's going to be the big key to this, is giving us transparency on what really happened.
No transparency, media liars, politicians liars, everybody liars, dog. Heavy, bro. Babylon, stay aware.
In Pennsylvania.
Well, you mentioned Joe Biden there. This was a little bit of his belated presser today.
There's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick.
All right. Is it Biden? Is it really sick, Biden? Or were you happy, dog? Or were you waiting for the call to say, hey, Trump got hit?
It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this. But the bottom line is.
But you condone all other bullshit, Biden. You know, Democrats, you decriminalize drugs. You condone everything, Biden. What you mean, dog?
Yes. The Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to can be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of.
Unheard of? What do you mean unheard of? It's not the first time. Oh my gosh, bro, all this cat, bro. It's not unheard of. What do you mean unheard of? It's been going on, Biden. What are you talking about? What are you talking about right now, Biden? This has been going on. Nothing unheard of. It's been a separation. It's been division. It's been war. You hear me? What are you talking about, bro?
It's just not appropriate. And everybody must condemn it.
Well, what was your view?
Do you condemn it? You're cap. Do you condemn it, Biden? Come on, bro.
Of his presser, Alex, I watched a little bit of CNN earlier today, and they were talking about how strong he was, but I'm sure there's plenty of people who feel quite differently about it.
Well, it took him forever to respond because they probably had to wake him up. He was probably dead asleep. And Joe Biden, I mean, let's just be real. He wouldn't be very sad if Donald Trump got shot. I mean, I hate to say it. And I know.
Thank you. Somebody being real, man. Joe Biden wouldn't care. That'll help Joe Biden now. That'll give Joe Biden a chair again, dog, so he can push his agenda. My bad. Push the Democrats' agenda, that rainbow coalition that he loves to push, dog. You hear me? Really be a puppet and get his money, get his guapino, dog. Get him out of everybody. He would be the happiest if Trump got killed. You hear me? That would help him. That would boost his team morale, dog. That would guarantee him winning the election. You hear me? Period, dog. Who else gonna step in, huh? Oh yeah, act like Biden cared that Trump got hit. He's playing the game. He's playing his role. That's what he's supposed to say, dog. He being politically correct. You hear me? He don't care about Trump. He would have been happy, bro. He probably would have started crying / laughing if Trump would have got hit. Are you kidding me? This is a battle, dog. Period, man. He may have been behind it. You hear me? Acting like Biden has some feelings for Trump. Trump out the equation, you know. It's easy selling for Biden, dog.
Know that Joe Biden would like to get shot, but he does not care about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is standing between him and the White House. So, you know, any sort of empathy that he tries to show for Donald Trump, I just think that is fake news in my personal.
Come on, man. Fake news cap. You feel me? Fake news cap playing the game, dog. Humanity is so dumb, naive, gullible, etc., dog. Believe anything they see and hear. You hear me? Anything they see and hear, dog. Don't think for themselves. Don't have their own mind. Scared to speak up. Live in fear. Scared to lose this, lose that. A bunch of fearful Americans, fearful humans, dog. You hear me?
personal opinion. So Joe Biden is a senile president that is not even calling the shots. You know, not just his performance on the debate stage, but just his.
Who is this dude? I like this dude, man. He's speaking that real trip.
Performance as president. Our country is getting flooded with illegal immigration. People can't afford groceries.
Illegal immigrants all over the world. Not only illegal immigrants getting flooded, they're giving them jobs, taking away jobs. They're breaking down schools for somewhere for those illegal immigrants to live. They're giving them money, loans, $50 million here and there, giving them jobs. They're unvaccinated. They don't have to be tested. They got it easier than Americans here who keep this so-called country going. You kidding me? Come on, bro.
They can barely afford to fill up their gas tank. When Trump was in office, gas was cheap. So this is a controlled demolition of American greatness. And Donald Trump is what's standing in the way of this country collapsing, in my personal opinion. So I don't think Joe Biden would care at all if Donald Trump was taken out.
Well, as Trump often says, I'm standing between you and them, and that's exactly what he did today. He took a bullet for it. Unfortunately, some in the crowd also took a bullet, and we've lost one person as a result of that. But look, it's going to be an interesting rest of the campaign. Alex, I know it's Sparrow's fart over there. Thank you for getting up so early in the morning and joining us. I appreciate your time.
Let's see if we can find that shooter, man. I want to see more on him. What he really thought, dog. Of course, he dies as soon as dang it happens, huh? I want to see what's this? U.S. government made shooter named is Thomas Matthew Clubs. I think that's everything, man. Former crash later almost bullied every day. Died a hero. Trump rally shooting victim. Oh, say he.
As we've been here, there's a large media.
Bullied every day.
He was bullied almost every day.
In what way can you?
Bullied almost every day.
Hold on, bro.
I want you to listen to a little bit of our conversation there.
He was bullied almost every day.
In what way can you explain?
I mean, he would sit alone at lunch. I mean, he was just an outcast, and you know how kids are nowadays. So they're gonna see someone like that, and they're gonna.
So he was bullied every day. That's part of the problem there. I mean, in America in general. First off, you don't know what type of mental issues he had, whether he was on medication. Well, medication normally makes it worse. But that's the first thing. On top of being bullied, isolated, no friends, don't know what's going on in his family environment. You hear me? It could be some abuse there, some trauma there. So it's a lose-lose situation, though. But even that, you don't see kids who are bullied every day. They normally shoot up schools or shoot up the bully. You hear me? They don't go to a presidential rally and try to kill the president, dog. So it's more to it. There got to be more to it. Who was in his ear? Who pushed him? Was he the scapegoat? What's really behind it, dog? Because, yeah, you can say he was bullied, but normally when somebody is bullied, they go to the school, shoot it up, go to the theater, shoot it up. They don't go to a damn rally and try to kill the president or former president, dog. Are you kidding me? It's more to it than that, dog. I get the bullying and the mental problems, it all adds up, but it's definitely more to it than that, homie. Here.
Target him because they think it's funny or whatever. So it's the best way I can describe it. And it's honestly kind of sad. Like, I don't want to say this is what provoked it, but you never know.
Yeah. You said he was a loner?
Yeah. I want to say he was a loner more because he was quiet, but like he was just bullied. Like he was bullied.
Loner, quiet, bully. So it all adds up, dog. Then he goes from being a Republican supporter to a Democrat supporter. Like I say, was he a scapegoat? Was he just part of the plot, man? Was it even him doing the shooting, pulling the trigger? I don't care if he laid up dead somewhere on the roof. Man, you got to question everything in that room, dog.
So much.
This was high school.
Yeah.
What did they? Do you remember at all what they said to him or called him?
No. He was just made.
Just made fun of, talk, disrespected. Talk to him, beat up, pushed, bully. You know what bullying? What do you mean? What they called him? How he know what they called him? Goofy. Man, media act dumb questions. You hear me? Talking about what they call him. Now he don't know what they call him. They bully. What is bully? You can get called an array of things when you get bullied. Come on, shorty. Get out of here, man. People cat, bro. America cat.
Made fun of, I guess, for the way he dressed or his appearance.
That's what he was saying. He said
all right, but let's get back to it now.
That he was actually in the class before or behind the suspected shooter here, and we have some movement here.
All right, bro. That's all. That's enough right there for me. Man. Let's get up off it. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna say bullying is the reason this dude shot Trump or tried to take Trump out. I don't even know if that was the dude, homie. You hear me? I don't even know if he's the real shooter, dog. Yeah, listening to everything, breaking it down, I got even more question, dog. But I will say this: I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. I knew they was going to eventually try to take Trump out, especially if he get that chair. If he keep exposing things and changing his tune, changing his narrative, going against the system, huh? Yeah, I'm not surprised, dog. And like old boy said in the video, shout out him. It could be another attempt on his life, dog. Hands down, man down. But Trump better stay aware, dog. You hear me now? Like I say, if I had to vote, I would vote for Trump. But as far as presidents, I don't believe in politics. I think politics is all a game, dog. But Trump, can he change his heart? Is he having to change your heart, dog? Huh? Is he really trying to make America great? Does he really want to go against the system, go against the grain, knowing that his life is in danger? Will he continue to go against the grain, or will this situation make him fall back and calm down and submit to the so-called powers that be, dog? We gotta see. But Trump, stay aware, dog. People, the people around you, dog. Check your circle, Trump. You are in danger. There's a target on your back, homie. They just messed up this time. They just slipped up. They got a sloppy shooter. You hear me? The next time, Trump, it could be more. It could be closer. Huh? They could get up on you, Trump. They could try different tactics. Trump, will Trump survive? Will Trump survive? Let me know how you feel about it, man. Fire them comments up. Feedback is much appreciated, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell, man. And we here, man. Babylon, stay aware. Big warrior, you ain't gonna get it because you ain't got it. Bang. Yeah. Big warrior here.